Shalawam, shalawam, real shalawam, tribe. What's up, real? What up, tribe? You already know what time it is. We in here with YAHAWAH. You already know what time it is. You see Israel in the back, United Nations, you know what I mean? Let me get out the way. See it, baby, as Israel, United Nations right there. So what we gonna touch on today, and you see it, nigga, yeah, the champion, baby. Champion is here. The champ is here, baby. You see that lion, boy? Stay with them lions. Stay with them lions, baby. Stay with the lions. Right now, what we gonna touch on is basically we're gonna put that real out there, man. You got I.U.S.P.K. That's a camp. I was trying to basically reach out to them, I'm reaching out to all camps, but specifically with them. You know, they states, brother stated you only could get in to the kingdom with the camps. That don't make no sense. Like that's who the hell you think you are? Like that's what? Who you think you are? You think you God now? Like you think you Yahawah? You the brother stated you only gonna get in through the kingdom through I.U.S.P.K. Another thing with I.U.S.P.K. that I got a problem with, they don't want to unite. They don't want to work with each other. So it's like, if we can't work with each other, what you trying to do? What we talking about? Are you doing this for Yahawah, or you doing this for your own individual reasons? And I'm only saying that also because it's like a division. Even like they say, it's such a division amongst Black Africans, Americans, whatever you want to call us. But the division lies on the inside of our mindset. It lies on the inside of our attitude, how we treat others. It's like you gotta give respect to receive respect. You know what I mean? And with those brothers, they don't respect. It seems, I don't know if they were raised by their mother. See, me, I had my mother and my father. I got a lot of homeboys who was raised by just their mother. It's a whole difference, man. It's a whole difference. I talk to them every day. All my homeboys, I talk to them. And it's a whole difference. You can see it and you can understand it. When it comes down to just talking and litigating with anyone, you could hear basically if you was taught by a man or a female. And I'm only saying that because a lot of them brothers, I don't know, they could have had both. I don't know. But at the end of the day, they slander. They do things women does. And it's like, we shouldn't be pointing fingers. We had a situation when it comes to the terminology of the word, what we're using when it comes to Shalawam. Our government, our people, our tribal members, we say Shalawam, which means peace, peace be upon you. And it's an ancient word. I don't want to go into depths, and I'm not trying to debate I.U.S.P.K. I'm not trying to debate them in any way. So what I'm trying to do is get y'all to understand, y'all gonna keep us divided with that gang mentality culture. Cause I could see each camp, it's a gang mentality culture. This camp do this camp do that, this camp say Shalam, this camp say Shalawam, this camp say Shalom. At the end of the day, it's not about the word. It's not about that word. It's about us unifying under one name, under one power. It's not about you say the Yiddish Hebrew word Shalam or Shalom, and I say the Paleo way of peace be upon you. I say Shalawam. So with my government, with my camp, not camp, government, take that back, with our government, with our nation, we not knocking any other camp, because what we understand is we all have been lost out here. So with me trying to even come back to tell a brother, oh, it's Shalawam, it's not Shalam, that would make me incorrect. Even though I know I'm correct, but I'm not here to bitter and bicker with you. I'm here to come together. So to all my Israelites out there who say Shalom, Shalawam to you. Shalawam to you. Peace still be upon you. I don't take nothing back. And you can still come and join the government. We not holding nothing back from you. Another thing that he said that really blowed me, he kept saying, you fake Israelites. He making me think he's, if it, three things. Either he is ignorant in his own mindset. He just ignorant. I call him a boy. You a boy when it comes to that. Now this is when the disrespect come in. You are a boy when it comes to what you know and what you're learning and how you perceive things and intercept things. Either one, he don't understand. He's just ignorant to the fact and he believe himself. Two, either you are really trying to misguide the people, or you just have your own set of mindset. So one, you don't know no better. Two, you purposely are trying to misguide the people. Or three, you just both of them. Because at the end of the day, we are lost. The Most High God said we are the lost sheep of Israel. Why everybody come out they wake up and think they so found? It's gonna be still more things to learn. It's so much, we can't learn it all. So it's gonna be so much more to learn. We don't know it all. Can't know it all. So I just want to touch on that. When it comes to calling other Israelites fake Israelites, that's so disrespectful. We got to learn to respect one another. And I'm throwing my shot right back at you. I'm not, yeah, you who said that, I don't know your name, but you know the leader. I'm throwing my shot back at you. And I'm not talking about we could get down and fight. No, I'm throwing my shot. When I say my shot, I'm throwing back. You're still in the boy set of mind. See, men conversate. You don't bicker at each other. We conversate. No matter what the situation is. No matter how bad, how bad it is, we got to sit down at that table and conversate. Now, when we leave that table, we say, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to do it. Then that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. But until we conversate, it's nothing. And that's what we are here for, to unify. And if you don't want to be unified and you think I.U.S.P.K is the only camp we could get in, my middle finger is up towards you. Because at the end of the day, who do you think you are? That's just like us saying, anybody who, if you ain't coming in through I.U.N, Israel United Nations, you can't get in. You ain't coming in through I.U.S.P.K, you can't get in. You're not accepted into the kingdom. No way. You got to come through us. That's crazy. Because everybody have, you got people spread it out across the world. People can't even, the funds may not be right to even come to your camp or come to your government. Everybody have a different situation. So for you to even talk like that, y'all need to come down off y'all high horse. Come down, like humble yourselves down a little bit. Y'all too crunk over there. Y'all too crunk. Humble down. We all don't know it. We can't know it all. It's like I'm a grown behind man come and try to tell y'all, give you some game, and you just shoot me down, right? So it's like if a baby come and try to give you some game, I know you're gonna shoot them down. Because a baby could have seen something that you didn't see and give you that message. That baby knows something that you don't know. But you say, you a baby, get out of here. You done shot the baby off. The baby was trying to save your life. The baby was trying to tell you the people was around the corner about to come and get you. But you ain't want to listen. Now the people done got you because you ain't want to listen to the baby. So we all got to come off our high horses. Oh yeah, shout out to the they ain't even no camp, but they something, man. One Nation, One Power. Brother Ahel. I had holler at him too. Shout out to him. He a real, now that's what I'm saying. Like real, recognize real. Even though we litigated a little bit, he respected us. He respect us. And that's all we ask. We don't even have to unite. But if we all going against camp, tribe against tribe, man, y'all whack for that. I look at you as an agent. Because that's the same thing that they did back in the day. They throw it in little games, throw in to go and differentiate it, throw in people in the games and all. In the Black Power, Black Panther, they throw people in there to mess it up. So if you don't get this message, I don't know what's wrong with you. You just evil. Because at the end of the day, we got to humble ourselves. We must have that clean heart, that clean spirit. That's our problem in our community. Everybody want to beef with everybody. It's already bad enough. We trying to pull our brothers and sisters out of the Christian faith and that fake thing that they gave us. And then we got brothers on the same side, believe the same thing we believe, except it's just Shalam and little words. We're gonna have a disagreement. Like that's you childish, bro. That is childish. So that's why I'm calling you out. I'm calling the name. I'm not getting up here and saying you were some camps and going around. No, I'm direct. We're gonna say it directly. Direct. So if you want to come at me, say my name. You know what I mean? Just say it. So we must understand we can't act like that. You know what I mean? If you a camp, that you are an army of the Most High God. You got to understand that. You got to stand on that. If you call yourself a camp is an army. Let's look at that real quick. Let me show y'all. Oh no, this is unite. Okay, let's look at unite. In the 18 Webster's dictionary, real quick. The act of joining two or more things unto one, and thus forming a compound body or a mixture, or the junction or collation of things thus united. So they saying if you can't get in the I.U.S.P.K, you can't get into the kingdom, you can't go in. That's the only way, right? And you got other camps believe they camp is too, right? Right here, you must understand the Most High God say we will unite. Israel will come together. So at the end of the day, if he really believe that, that means that his camp is all the Israelites is only in that one camp. All the Israelites in that one camp. That's what that supposed to mean. What he's saying, all Israelites, because we can't get in through that one camp. That is bogus. That's like, stop playing with people's life. And the dude from I.U.S.P.K who said it wasn't the same dude about the Shalawam thing. It's another brother. It was the heavy set dude. He told me the Shalam thing too. That he was on that too though. But the heavy set dude from them. Man, y'all better come off y'all high horse, man. I'm talking to y'all directly. Yeah, I'm saying it. Y'all overwhelmingly righteous. Overwhelmed righteously. You don't know how you could live like that. That's like you're overwhelming yourself, bro. Like that's too much. Come on, you're trying to do the Most High God job. You gotta sit back and just do your willpower, do what you gotta do, but don't play and act as God, because we're not Yahawah. We're not him. So, but that was unite. I'm gonna look up camp. So the camp, the ground on which an army pitched their tents, whether for a night or a longer time. 2, the order or arrangement of tents, or disposition of an army for rest, as to pitch a camp also, the troops in camp on the same field. Number 3, an army. So basically, each of these little camps out here, they are armies. They are camps of armies. But we got to understand that army needs to unite. We must all retreat to the same place right now, like literally. And if we don't, we don't. And if we won't, we won't. Like, it's just, that's what it is. If we don't unite, that's just what the Most High God wanted to be. Uncles make some good coffee. I don't like them though. They so hot. Make some good coffee though. But I'm telling you, y'all got to come off that high horse. So Shalam versus Shalawam. At the end of the day, Shalam, you're speaking in a Yiddish format or whatever. It's a different dialect. I ain't mad at you. I love you. I love all I.U.S.P.K. I ain't mad at y'all. But we must come down off our high horse, man. Get off that high horse. I can't talk to y'all up there, man. Y'all too high. You got to be level looking at me. You know what I mean? Looking at me. Y'all too high up there. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to touch on that because I've been eating that. You know what I mean? We gotta calm down. And another thing with One Nation, One Power too, gotta shout him out. Y'all gotta go and check out his he got a website, One Nation, One Power. I'm about to type it in. Real quick, y'all see this Muskogee? I'll say that for later. I don't know. I'm gonna say that for later. One Nation, One Power. Gotta shout him out, you know. He a real one. No matter if he think different, if he think like we don't need to unite, he a real one. So you gotta know the difference. You can't deal with any in this game. You gotta be all the way 100 with everything. You gotta be all the way 100. Hold on, let me go back. So there you got Insta. One Nation, One Power. He on Instagram. I gotta go and add him. I need to go and add him right now. I ain't know that. You know what I mean? I ain't know he was on Insta. He made me. I ain't know that. But this is him. How? This is his symbol right there. One Nation, One Power. You know what I mean? He talk that good talk, man. I mean, here you go right here. You see him. Let me give y'all a little bit of him. So he go in. He go in. Now, this is what you call going in. He don't sit up there and say, if you don't join One Nation, One Power, you can't get in. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? He don't be saying that. He be speaking specifically from prophecy. This dog right here, man. You see? Come in. You know what I mean? This is us. You hear the music? This is our culture, our nationality. Y'all must find it, like, and enjoy it and embrace it. You die. Shout out to the king. Look at him. Look at him. He do this faithfully. Y'all go and check him out, man. Look at him. That's Elder Ahel right there, bro. Go and check him out. Y'all need to go and look at him. Check him out. And come look. I'm just gonna run through him real quick. He from the tribe of Ephraim too. He from the tribe of Ephraim. He told me too. Shout out to the tribe of Ephraim. You already know Judah in the house. You know what I mean? Keep them lions. That look like a tiger, but you know, we on it. We on that energy though, you know. So yeah, I wanted to just touch on that. Let y'all see what it is, know what it is. You know what I mean? We gotta handle our biz. Don't let we gotta unite. Let's unite instead of fight. You know what I mean? You got camps, instead of wanting to unite, they want to fight. Either fight or unite. You know what I mean? And if you think that your fight is the only fight that we could get into the kingdom, we understand that too. But if y'all don't want to unite, y'all just don't want to unite, and that's just what it is. And we got to just continue. Because whether we unite or not, the mission is still going. We still pushing forward. That's what it is. What else we gonna do? Now I hope y'all do the same too. Everybody gonna do the same. Push forward. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say peace and shalom. That's all I really want to touch on. What else? What else is it? It was one more thing. Oh yeah. Real quick too. This name here, I believe I'm right now. I'm studying. What y'all looking at right now? I'm studying this name here. Check Yart. Chikara Yargi. And I'm only searching it because when I'm gonna take you to it, but it basically I believe Yargi may be in definition to my last name Harvey. And I believe something happened up in there. It may be some kind of connection there. Trying to show you right here. Okay. List Cherokee surnames of Indians of color. I was gonna go. I'm about to touch on this real quick. We got to understand this real quick. We got to understand this. If everybody just, I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna make another video on it real quick. But I'm gonna just go through it real quick. In the next video, I'm gonna make a whole one on it. But basically, it's talking of the Indians of color. I'm gonna give you a skit of it or whatever. Then I'll go through another video on it. But this list, the Cherokee, it's called the Cherokee Surnames Henderson Roll. Now, the reason why they said Cherokee is because you must understand that's how they pushed us all in one pot. Cherokee, you have Muskogee, Yuchi, Seminoles. You got all different kinds of tribes under that one umbrella. And that's why when people back in the day, they'd be like, oh, I got Cherokee in my blood. Oh, I'm Cherokee. And we only said Cherokee because that was all we knew, because the last stage of our ancestors, that was the last phrase. After Cherokee, it went to basically like Black African American or whatever. That was like the next thing that they was calling us or whatever before the Indians of color. Because the word African American, that term derived like in 93 or something like that, 1993 with Jesse Jackson or something like that. So before 93, we wasn't even called African Americans. So when we thought we was Cherokee, but really we are Cherokees, except it's like Cherokees has more bands in it. They have more, you know, because they're trying to. It's easier to instead of to catch fish by fish, school of fish by school of fish, you want to just cast out that whole net and let's call it Cherokee. That's basically what they did. They throw that big old net out there and they pull us all in under one umbrella. With that too, we got to understand too that some people there will be Cherokee on the enrollment list. Shout out to again Shalawam to Elder Ahel. He say he Cherokee too, which we understand that, like how I just said, he could be from another band, but they just pushed them under only under one umbrella. Another thing too, on this roll, I'm gonna make another one because it's gonna be more in depth. But on this road, it's called the Henderson Road. We need to go and research it for the so-called African Americans, and it has all of the last names of each Indian family. And these are the last names. They have the list by list. We must go and study it and look at it. And then, like I say, I'm gonna try to do a video on it and go over it and call these names out. You know what I mean? That from A to Z. Garnet, Finley, Hillard, Hodgkins, Artichoke. See, these are Indian words, and some of these names have been, they've been manipulated. And another thing is like Harvson. So Harvson, it has all the heirs. Harvson, and then Harvey, I know, is derived from Harvson also. You got Isaacs, I.U.S.P.K, Ishmael, Jack, Joseph, Jordan, Johnny, Jimmy, Carl, Campbell, Mackie, May, Menace, Mohohi, Mathohi. These are names. And then, see, the reason why we must go over this list because, like, some of my family, they not on this list when it comes to, like, intermarriages. I don't see their name at all. Like, I'm kin to the Christians. Like, they got married into our family. So, I don't see Christians on this list either. I'm gonna try to look for it one more time. You got Chisholm now, Cheapy. That's my homeboy. Shot my homeboy Troy. That's my homeboy right there, Chisholm. Gullah right there. Yeah, I don't see it. Another thing, like y'all see this name here, whoever got the last name, Cheparn, but you got to understand these words have changed too because they be trying to hide our identity. And then you see how I say heirs, then they got dash, Hitachichi, so Kawita and Kawita. So that's letting you know they coming from the Hitachichi tribe. You know what I'm trying to say, whatever. And that Hitachichi tribe was like a Gullah. It was like Gullah, Seminole people. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to understand the hijack. And that's one good example of how they try to put us under that one umbrella when it comes to Cherokee. So some names are not going to be on here. But the thing is, we still could save the other part of the family. As long as they have your blood, they still could be adopted in. Like I told you, my first cousin, shout out to him too, Christians, you know. I got a few of them, a lot of them. I love them, but they are not on this list because of where their dad came from or whatever the case may be. He could have came from up north. It could have been he could be on a whole nother list that we not even looking at. But I don't know. You feel me? So it only goes to the search. And I know this search is for the Henderson role. So with this Henderson role, this role is specifically for the Southeast. And like I say, his dad is not from here, so he's from the more up north. So that could be another situation too, that his tribe is not from the South. So that's another key way to understanding who we are too. So yeah, we're gonna go over some of these names. I want to see if it's a lot. I don't know if we could call them out, but we'll try. That'll be a lot. But I'm gonna see if I could. And another thing also that I wanted to touch on was what was it? I done lost the thought. And it was important. Well, anyway, due to this, we must understand where we are and where we at in these times and where we stand. Oh, I wanted to say that I had that little brain fart. It was this is called the Henderson list, the Henderson rule. So if you ever heard of the Dawes rule, this is the same rule, except the difference between the Dawes rule, they redid it. They went in and added names, took names out. They did what they want to do. So this is the original rule. Not only that, they went in and changed the rule because they had to add in their family members to try to add them into our lineage or whatever. They added it into the lineage due to that Dawes rule. So you know how people be like, oh, I'm on the Dawes rule. My people was in the Dawes rule. You really want to kind of go around that and look at something different. Because that Dawes rule was recreated for the recreated for the what it was created for the civilized tribes, the fake civilized tribes. And another thing I want to touch on when it comes to that, those fake civilized tribes, see, this role was created for when we first started out due to the Trail of Tears. They was pushing us out from for about 10 years. They're trying to make us move from the east to the west or whatever. But doing that, we must understand our people still remain here in the southeast. And we must understand that it's information put out and documented in books that when these tribes were moving out to the west, most of the ones that were moving out to the west was some of them was half-blooded. You had a few full-blooded, but most of them was half a mix. And another thing is with that was the ones that moved out there was the mothers of the settlers. So when it comes to the white people, they came in and they mixed in. Not only white people though, because black people who not of us either, they did the same thing. But when it's easier to explain with the white people. When the white people came in too, they women slept with our men, and they took our babies over there and said that they had a baby from basically an Indian baby. Now another thing that they did was they take our women, the black women, the beautiful black women, and they basically took the white male and the so-called slave master, and they slept with him, and then they made a baby, and then they basically, the white masters didn't want them. They knew they were trying to basically clear the East Coast so they could slaughter us. So they were sending out their baby mothers, the black baby mothers, the white masters, like, oh no, you gotta go over there. They were trying to save their babies. And that's not even, that's some of them, because some of them didn't even care. They didn't care about them or the baby. So, but that's most of them. They did care. Not most of them. Some of them care, and they sent them off to the other to Oklahoma. So we got to understand that's what that's why a lot of them in Oklahoma, they look like what going on. That's why they look like that. A lot of them mixed, but then you still could see the pure blood in some of them. Some of them still hold our identity. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to touch on. I ain't gonna go too long, and we're gonna bring this back up about the about this Dawes, the Henderson role, because it needs to be touched on. And then another thing, you have different roles too. If you're not on this role, I would say my cousin could have been on another role, which, you feel me, we must search the roles. And this is another role. You got Baker's role, you got a bunch of roles. And depending on the role is depending on that geographical location, that area of whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna say peace and shalom, and I'm gonna try to come right back and do this other one. So I'm gonna say peace and shalom, love to the tribe, and yeah, I.U.S.P.K. Yeah, we must unite. If y'all don't want to unite, yeah, I understand. But yeah, let's keep this thing rolling. Shalom.